Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Camper Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm glad you're here because today we're going to be talking about the 2025-2026 Canucks bold season and player predictions. That's right, you clicked on the right video. Listen, we're going to hit the promo and dive right into this. Let's go. These are going to be some bold takes. Go Canucks, go. All right, everyone. I know that there is a lot of mixed feelings about this Canucks team. And to be honest, I get it. I understand the ups and downs. People are frustrated. That many people are extremely negative. And you're going to see with the predictions from NHL insiders or people who make a living off of this, that they are not going to be high on our Vancouver Canucks. And you know me, I have had some bold predictions already this offseason. So I decided to make a video. And I just want to ask the big question today. Are you ready? Are you ready for my bold predictions for 2025, 2026 for this Canucks season? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, are you ready? Are you ready? Like, just buckle up, get ready, because this season is going to surprise you. The negative narrative, in my opinion, has gone too far, and I love to make passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content. I'm just going to tell you my personal thoughts and predictions for this year, and as I was starting to think about them, I'm thinking, these are bold, and people will want to see this, and you can try to, like, what do you call it? Keep the receipt, right? I may be right. I may be wrong, but listen, I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Okay. Like that's how bold I'm going to get right now. And so some of these ones you may have heard, but some of them, I mean, most of these you haven't. You haven't. So if you've been following my channel, make sure that you follow me. By the way, I don't know if you know, but I am everywhere, and I'm on TikTok now. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on, of course, Instagram, X, YouTube, Facebook. Follow me everywhere, everyone. Let's dive into these because you're right. So this is the biggest, boldest one that I'm going to predict. Now, ready? I believe that the Vancouver Canucks will make the playoffs by being one of the two wild card teams. I should put teams. My bad. I'll say that again. So the Vancouver Canucks will make the playoffs by being one of two wild card teams this season. Yes, you heard it right. The negative narrative has gone too far, everyone. Absolutely gone too far. This is bonkers. This is absolutely bonkers. I think that this team was not too far off, had the worst injuries of the whole league. Every one of our core players got hurt, missed time. The whole rift, the whole drama, the whole frustration. I don't know. What do you think about that bold prediction? I needed to add one prediction. Just modifying one right now. Oh yeah, I forgot this one thing. So post in the comments right now. Do you think the Vancouver Canucks are going to make the playoffs? This has been insane, and I get it. There's a lot of good teams out there, but I think they're going to win. And it's absolutely. I forgot one about Quinn Hughes that I needed to add. So I believe this. This team, you're like saying, Trev, it needs a second line center. I get it. You're saying, RevTrev, listen, there's a lot of question marks in goal and with Pettersson and Besser, and that team was abysmal last year in the goal scoring. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I think this year's going to be different. And this team said, we want to stay together. We want to be together. So that's my boldest prediction right there. Most people are going to write off the Canucks saying there's no way. Listen, there is more than a way. There is more. They will find a way. And some of you are like, well, inexperienced coaching. I get it. What's the power play? What's the penalty going to do? They're going to find a way. They're going to find a way. And that's my bold prediction right now. Next one. You can also post your bold predictions in here as I go on. Captain Quinn Hughes will score 20 goals. Will end up. Let me just say that again. I realize I didn't do this properly. I should put and. My bad. RevTrev, come on now. This is the bold one. This is the bold. Okay. Captain Quinn Hughes will score 20 goals and will end up with a career high of 90 points this season. He will win the Norris Trophy again for best defenseman in the league and will extend. You heard that right, everyone. Will extend a contract with the Vancouver Canucks. He's staying. Get your popcorn ready. I'm telling you right now, I've been saying he's not going on. Captain Quinn is staying on the Vancouver Canucks. He's going to score a career high in 20 goals. He's going to get a career high with 90 points, and he will not only win his Norris Trophy again, he will extend with the Canucks. That is a bold take. I'm just saying. That's a bold take. What do you think? Post it in the comments. Okay. Those are the two biggest ones. Those are things that everyone's like, no, he's not staying. He's gone. Who would want to stay with this organization? It's like, I mean, he's going to get offered a ton of money. Okay, let's go to the next one. Philip Hedl will play 77 games and score. I was rushing to get this on. Will score and score 55 points, both most in his career. I think Hedel's going to be healthier. I think that he's going to be a plug there. Whether he's going to play center the whole year or on the wing remains to be seen. Will he be the second line center the whole year? Most likely, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if we added someone there. Let's talk about our newest addition, Evander Kane. I believe that Evander Kane will score 29 goals. He's going to get 55 points, and he's going to have 150 plus penalty minutes. I think we're going to love having Evander Kane in the locker room. All the people that are worried about his issues, I get it. It is weird that we went from JT Miller, and if everyone's saying, oh, he's so terrible and toxic and all those things, and then we went to Evander Kane, like that doesn't make any sense. I actually have really strong opinions on JT Miller. I won't get him into here. I love him. But I think that Evander Kane is going to literally be that guy. Be that guy, everyone, that's going to be sitting there and going, you know what? I'm in front of my hometown. I'm going to be playing lights out for not only family and friends, but he's playing for another contract extension, whether it's in Vancouver or somewhere else will remain to be seen. We'll see. He's making $5 million this year. I think he's going to make a difference. I think he's going to play good minutes. He's going to find ways to score. Some of those goals are going to come on the power play. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Okay. Another goal scoring one. Filip Hronek will score a career hit. What? I should just go through all these before. Pause. I will score. Filip Hronek will score a career high of 10 goals this year. He's gotten 9 a couple times. Okay. He's gotten 9 twice, 3 times actually. And I think that he's going to get, he got 9. How many times here? 20, 25. Twice. He got it twice. He mostly scores 5. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Another goal scoring one. let's talk about Jake DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk will break his career goal-scoring record again this season. Last year, he did it. Last year, Jake DeBrusk, and I want to make sure I have this stat correct, okay? Jake DeBrusk scored 28 goals with the Vancouver Canucks, more than his 27 in Boston. He's going to get 29 plus goals this season, everyone. That's what I'm telling you. Like, there's going to be a lot of goals scored with this. People are going to be shocked. They're going to be shocked. They're going to be shocked. Now, I've done tons of goals. I think I've done 3 goals and ones in a row. Okay, we're going to go to the goaltending. Okay, this might be the boldest one yet, because this will determine whether we're going to make the playoffs or not. Thatcher Demko and Lankinen, I guess I should put Demko and Lankinen because that makes more sense, will be the best goalie tandem in the NHL and win the William M. Jennings Trophy this season. That's sign it, lock it up, book it. That's happening. I love this tandem. I have a video that I've made regarding these two guys already. I'm not going to do a predictions of how many games each one will start. No matter what they are, we're going to find a way to have the best goalie tandem in the NHL. Not only do I think they're great goalies, I also believe that our defense has improved, and that's great. And if we can get the goal scoring that I was hoping for, then we'll go from there. Okay. Also, big, bold statement. You're seeing a lot of points on this board, everyone. Going to have lots of points because Connor Garland will score 60 points. That's right. You heard it first. He's never scored 60. He's never, ever scored 60. I'll make sure. I think it's 55 is the most. Put Garland in and just make sure that I have got him proper here. The most he's ever scored is 52. This is crazy. This is bold. RevTrev bold with the Garland will score 60 points. That's going to be awesome. Now, let's talk about EP40 bounce back prediction. Okay? In my opinion, for him to bounce back, I believe that he will need to come to camp healthy, in shape, and with a drive to lead this team at the forward level. We know Quinn Hughes is the captain. He's the leader on this team. EP40 does not have to lead this team by himself. That pressure is not on his shoulders, okay? He needs to produce. He needs to get better. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I think a bounce back season for EP40 will be, he's got to be 82 points this season, okay? 82 points or more to consider a bounce back year. Now, last year, as you know, and I think I can bring this up again, even though it's going to go right in front of my face, you're going to see he had his lowest point totals of the year. This is nothing surprising. Look at all these things that he's done. He's had 68 or less points 3 years in a row, then did his 102 and then 89 and then fell off the map, okay? Fell off the map, didn't play well in the playoffs. I think EP40 finds a way to get back to at least, I'm going to say he's going to get to 79 points. I'm going to cool my jets on him a bit. That will be helpful. That'll be helpful. But I don't think he's going to be the 102-point guy. I just don't think that he's going to be that guy. I'm hoping he hits 102 points. This year will be 79 points, but he needs to, at his contract level, no word of a lie, not trying to be critical, nothing, 11.6, top 5 in the NHL, right, when he signed the deal. He needs to be in the 90-plus range to make our money. I'm going to sit here and go 79 points. I'm hoping for 82-plus. That's what I'm hoping for. But if you're saying, Trev, what do you really think? What do you really think he's going to do? That's what I think he's going to do. Absolutely going to do that. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope he's incredible this year. I hope that he's like comeback player of the year or whatever they can get. Like, I don't know, most improved. I don't know. Wouldn't it be nice if he had 90 plus? That's what I'm hoping for. That's what for. And with that, I believe that he's going to be on that line with Brock, and Brock's going to find a way to get 37 goals, get a bunch of assists as well. To Brock, Pettersson's going to have. So these will be some power play goals. These are going to be some decent points. So he's not going to crack 40, but I'm going to say he's going to get 37 goals. 37 goals. And then the last prediction today, got to think of some more for later, but Kiefer Sherwood will lead the NHL in hits again, which is still wild to think about as a forward. Forwards don't win this thing. Like, and he broke the record, but he's going to lead the league in hits again this season, but he will not break his record of 462 hits. That is absolutely insane that he did that. Well done, Kiefer Sherwood, but that's my prediction. Love Kiefer Sherwood. Okay, just a reminder, again, real quick, I'm everywhere. Follow me on all the socials, everyone. TikTok, YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky. And also, everyone, don't forget, if you have not, these hats that I have right here, if you want one, these are slick, everyone. These are slick. They're snapbacks. They are beautiful. They're flat brim, but you can also curve them. They're quite easy to curve in a nice way. You just have to watch a YouTube video to do it, or you can just go into your local hat store and ask them to curve it for you. This thing is nice. So if you would like to buy one of these hats, email me at kempnercanucks@gmail.com, right? So just a reminder, just a reminder. Okay, I want to dive in to the comments from everyone. I'm looking forward to your predictions. I hope that you post them, and let's go to that. So River Rat is the first person here from Tennessee, right? I believe it is. Hello to all hockey fans. Well, let's go. And then Canucks Land. Speaking of a guy who's awesome on TikTok, Canucks Land is a great guy to follow on TikTok as well, because great Canuck content. Callum, bold prediction: the Canucks won't suck. Go Canucks, go! I like that one. Absolutely. Love the drip. Thanks, man. You like the shades? The future's so bright. This future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Man. And this, like, how do you not like this? Let's go. Okay, so lots of rumors about Boston guys. That's why I did that video on Zaka. So I'm not sure if we're gonna make a move for him or not. That will affect my Garland prediction if that happens, but we'll go from there. Okay. Let's see here. River Rat says Boston centers have been in rumored sites for over a couple of weeks. Yep. Brian, I agree with you. It's going to have to be a season of health. I just don't think that we can be as unhealthy as we were last year. I think that we're going to have, you know me, I made that video, Health is Wealth, right? Remember that video, Health is Wealth. And I believe the Canucks will be healthy this season. That's going to be great. And you know what? If Pettersson has a full healthy season, I think he easily gets over 82 points this year. I think he could get 85. We'll see what he ends up with. He's kind of important to this team. So I agree with you. Dell says Grogu has submitted his predictions, not wanting to share. It's ugly. Ooh, you got the negative one going on. Okay, I'm going to stay positive. Okay, I believe the Canucks will go to the Western Conference Finals. Woo! I thought mine were bold, man. Yours are nuclear. Yours are insane. Those are nutso. Those are so cool. I hope you're right, Kelly, 100%. Nothing is perfect is in the house. And I saw your guys' video together. Nothing is perfect. Russ, having him on was awesome. Good job. You need to make an appointment to a doctor if you are dripping anything, my good man. Good point. Okay. Callum, you're just showing your age, man. The drip. This is the drip, man. This is the drip, you know. Okay, Nothing is Perfect has a bold prediction. Besser and Pettersson will both get 40 goals. That would be awesome. I hope you're right. Points, number 1, Hughes. Number 2, Kane. Number 3, Petey. Number 4, Garland. Number 5, Besser. I like that. That's fine. I'm going. Dreamer says, amen to my thing that they're going to make the playoffs. Canuckland says, I think they will make top 3 in the division. That's awesome. This is a bold take, man. Kane beats Petey. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But he says it's going to be a photo finish. Brian's all pumped about that. My prediction that they're going to make the playoffs. Canucks finish 2nd in the Pacific Division. Mind blown, Russell. Mind blown. That is crazy. Mike's here saying we're going to be 3rd in our division, everyone. So, so that's great. Okay. So Kane is going to be fire. And I think if with Petey, perfect match, tough and skill. Yeah, you know what? I think there's going to be helpful. He's going to play with DeBrusk and with Pettersson. So on the left-hand side. So I think that's going to be good. So yeah, and absolutely. Like I talked about contract year. I also like Kane. He was talented while in Winnipeg. Get ready for drama, but also I don't think there's going to be a lot of drama here. That's the one thing the Canucks don't need. So Callum says, based on the D goalie dominance, we're going to score just enough to win everything. Everything. Are you saying like the whole Stanley Cup? I'm not there, but yes, he will. Yeah, Quinn Hughes will be staying and will break even more records. That's absolutely well-deserved Norris win. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Canuckland agrees with that as well. He's going to stay. Dell says his bold prediction is Canucks tank the season and will win the draft lottery. That's another win, I guess. I mean, really, we've never won a draft lottery, so that'd be awesome. Russ, you're right. Rename the stream. RevTrev proofreads his talking points live. I know. I'm my apologies. Oh, that was bad. Okay. He'll be in the box a lot. That's for sure. Yeah. The Kane will be in the box a lot. Absolutely. Beer Baron says, just hoping Kane replaces whatever points we lost with Suter. I think that's quite easy. Oh, my apologies. Thank you, Sean. I forgot he did score 92 points, so 90 is not a career high. I forgot about that. Thank you so much for correcting me. You love to do that, even though, anyways, awkward. Line change predictions. Canucks will do better than they did last year and make the playoffs. I like that, Tyler. Good to see you, by the way. Kane will have a career year. I mean, I think that's what I'm calling. Brian says, I think we will see a Kane that hasn't been seen in a long time, more mature, conscious, and fired up player. I feel last year off is going to he's going to light a fire. He's going to light a fire because he's in front of his hometowns, right? Tyler believes that I'm going to be 100% on DeBrusk. Dreamer thinks that Besser, just like he believes that Besser's going to have a career high in goals. I'm saying he's going to be less. I think he's going to be 37, but still good. Canucks Line says if Demmer stays healthy, that will hit easy. I agree. With more top 6 time, he will. Okay. Are you talking about who are you talking about there? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, you're thinking Garland. I can see Garland hitting 60, especially if he's in the top 6 for most of the. He's always in the top 6 guys on this team. That's why he made that big contract. He's going to be the second line winger or the first line winger for this year. Some think everyone will. Okay. Brian says EP40 revenge year, which I still think that just by the way he was going, like he was speaking in Swedish, right? My guess is that he was actually trying to say like a redemption year, but the way that the translation worked, it actually meant it didn't actually translate revenge, but lust for revenge. So I think he was meaning redemption, but yeah. EP40, the comeback kid, that would be great. Russell says, I'm pulling a Swervin' Irvin and watching as I walk the streets. That's awesome. Thank you for watching this. And hello to everyone on the streets. Absolutely. I don't see a comeback. There has been no change. Weight isn't the issue. It wasn't when he got 102 points. Why now? That's a great point. That's a great point. That's why I do not think he's going to get 100 points this year. The line change, you're right. Petey, you underestimate my power? Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. I hope I'm wrong, though. 100% hope I'm wrong. Callum says the Vancouver Canucks have to be a defensive python next season. They will be just enough goals to win. Will be just enough babies? What? Wow. Yeah, Chef Keith on top. That's right. Chief Keith, not Chef Keith. Chief Keith. What? Why am I having a hard time with that? That was fun. Sarfi Bear says Petey will have better chemistry with Besser this upcoming season. I hope so. That's what I hope so. That's why I think he's going to get 37 goals. I think he's also going to score some of those goals without being on that top line. Sometimes he'll score with Hedel or something like that. Cool. Just found you on Blue Sky. Great site. Will follow. Thank you so much for the follow, River Rat. That's awesome. Jack says, bold prediction. We will win the division like 2 years ago. What? Jack said this? This is shocking to me. Jack, I am proud of you, man. Proud of you. Well done. Well done, everyone. I'm just pausing for a minute and going, wow, that's great. The Beer Baron, let's not forget the goaltending. Big comeback next year for Demmer. I agree. Calvin says, I'll be getting a hat soon. Let's go. Awesome, man. I can't wait for you to get one of my hats. You're going to love it. They're great quality. So I've got the white ones and the black ones right now. And yeah, so I got to sell those. And I think the white and the black are nice. I have 2 more of these and about 5 more black ones. So if you want one, let me know. Goaltending on point, defense on point, forwards, 1 or 2 moves, and we got a killer team. Yeah, I'm okay with that, Brian. I love how everyone counts us out around the league at the start. Then we absolutely shock them. We don't look like a totally loaded team. Nope, we don't. Calvin's got some trade offers here. Wants to trade Forbert for Servison, beefing up our DCA a bit more. Yeah, I mean, that could happen. There's going to be some moves for sure. Will Sal is here, says EP40 will win the Ted Lindsay. I like it. 27 goals for Petey. I really hope he gets over 30, everyone. When he gets between 32 and, what's he get? 32 and 36, is that right? If I put in Pedersen, you know how many Pedersens come up now? The number 1 guy comes up. So Pedersen's goal scoring, the highest is 32, 39, 34. So yeah, like a 27 will be 27. When he's done 27 goals, he scored 66 points. He did 28 and scored 66. So he's got to get over that 30. Like that 15 that he did last season was abysmal. So 28 goals for DeBrusque. So that means he's tying, right? Or is he going back? Let's go 28. So he'll tie his career high. That's it. You think Besser's going to get 30? Garland's going to get 20 goals. Okay. You like the shades? Yeah, I picked these up at the stadium. I love these things. I'm like, I got to get these not only for the channel. I just like wearing fun stuff like this. Boeser will be a 30-goal scorer this year. I like it. I hope so. I think this is what Boeser is. He's a 30-goal scorer minimum. He's a 30 to 40-goal scorer. That's his range. So Elfrin says PD will score at least 20 goals this year for his redemption year. That's awesome. PD, what? Angelo says PD's going to have 50 points. That's awful. 17 goals for Evander Kane. That's low. Canucks don't have enough goal scorers on his team. That's what I'm telling you right now. This is one of my bold predictions, Angelo, that they're going to find a way to score goals, and you think they're going to miss playoffs. I think they're going to make it. 3 goals for Demers. What do you mean? He's going to score 3 goals? That would be awesome. Not on his own net, though, right? Not on his own net. We're talking 3 goals in the other net. That would be awesome. Okay, Supersonic Style says trade Hedl, trade Forbert, resign Sherwood, do not sign Roslovic, give Ratu and Linus Karlsson permanent spots on the roster. Okay. Those are bold statements. Let me just break this down quickly. Okay, Supersonic, we're going to break it down quickly. I don't think we need to trade Forbert. He's making very little money. He's a depth guy, a veteran, got experience. I think just keep him. Okay. I want us to re-sign Sherwood and Hughes. If we can get Roslovic for cheap, like I'm talking $1 million or less, or $1.2 million or less, I'm open to bringing him on. Ratu and Linus Karlsson will get shots to be permanent on this roster. A lot of people, by the way, I just want to speak to all the people right here. I'm gonna go in here. There were so many people that came onto my Kravtsov video, especially on TikTok, and I was just really surprised by this. They were like up in my grill about, like, what are you talking about? His effort at the KHL was so amazing. He was 6th in scoring, blah, blah, blah. He's going to be amazing. Listen, if he becomes a regular on the Vancouver Canucks, that's going to be a shocker. So I don't think he's going to be a regular. I think he's going to play in Abbotsford for most of the year. So this idea that Kravtsov is the answer, I know he was drafted high. I get it. But he has been a bust, a massive bust. And I hope that he produces in Vancouver. There's nothing more that I'd want. But wow, the backlash I got on TikTok alone and YouTube, it's like, really? Really? Maybe it was on YouTube that I got the YouTube shorts that I got nailed on that. But I don't think Kravtsov is the answer that the Canucks are missing, like the winger that we're missing. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Everyone relax. So, how do you feel about a strong defensive-minded head coach? I don't mind that. I think the guys that he's surrounded himself with are going to help him with the offense. I mean, he was a hard-nosed defenseman who won Stanley Cups, was a key member of those Colorado Avalanche Stanley Cup champion teams. So he's a winner, and I don't mind it. I do get a little nervous about his lack of experience, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's where he's at, man. That's where he's at. He's the guy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't mind it. I don't think it will mean that they aren't going to be able to score goals. Canucks Land says, I feel like the Canucks will have a hard time finding another player to add that they really need. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what happened. Yeah, and Canucks Land, you're right. Forbert is just for 1 year. There's no, yeah, he's a rental, right? Like, he's our own rental. We're good. Keep him. There's no negative to having him on this team. Victor Mancini will make a nice Forbert replacement. That's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You think that Forbert will be a Juleson 2.0? That's fine. It's fine. I do think that Forbert is just a little bit better than Juleson, so I would say that as well. Canucks Land says could be moved at the deadline for a decent pick to open up cap space. Maybe. Depends if we're making the playoffs or not, right? You want to have that depth. So thanks everyone so much for putting your predictions in here. That is awesome. I absolutely love having you here because it's more fun to just talk about the Canucks. Listen, we're in August, everyone. August, and I'm making these bold predictions. Now, we'll see when it comes to injuries or whatever, but at the end of the day, these are my amazing bold predictions. Again, if you want one of the two amazing hats, email me, and I appreciate you for even considering it. No pressure. You don't have to buy, but yeah, helps me go with the channel. But yeah, I think it'll be good. Okay. Canucks Land says he's more defensively sound than Juleson. Yep, Forbert is for sure. Forward is sure. I think they will find a steal for center between training camp and the start of the season. Brian, I hope you're right, but I think what this team looks like right now is that's what we're going to walk into the season as. Absolutely. So, and then another Lankinen story, like it could be Roslovich. If it's Roslovich, that could totally be the guy. So, okay. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm going to change up my my intro, my outro when the season starts, but I'll just throw on the old one, and I love it. You'll still see that JT Miller is my favorite Canuck, but I think this has been a good intro, or good outro. So have a great night. Thanks so much for being here, and I believe that the Vancouver Canucks are going to make the playoffs this season. We're going to be a wild card team. That's my bold take. Go Canucks, go.